No, I don't want that. Facebook. Come on.
I can always pull up the virtual class page, but it's harder to pull up the regular page. Oops, volume down.
Well, I usually don't have any trouble, but tonight I am. A paper cut. I don't want to be on your... There you go.
Hi everyone, Sarah here from the Paper Cut. We had off 2 weeks and apparently we forgot what to do because when I started it, we were on our background, what you're seeing behind me, and me walking back and forth instead of our normal video intro. So, I know you can see me. Let's see if you can hear me.
I can't hear you because I don't have my hearing.
My mom doesn't have her hearing aids in, so she can't hear me. So, but anyways, the volume is working. Last week off, so I hope everybody had a fabulous Thanksgiving. Got to spend time with family, relax, maybe stuff yourself silly, or whatever you do on watch football, you know, whatever you do on Thanksgiving. So, but we're back tonight. It's Thursday. So what do we have coming up? I made myself a list of notes. So what do we have? We have next week Thursday, we have our Fun Time Thursday that we're doing Christmas cards. And I'll show you all those down on the table, just because you can see them better there.
You want me to go down?
No, not yet.
Okay.
She can't hear me. So anyways, then on the 10th, we have our craft along. Then on the 15th, which is next week Thursday, no, 2 weeks, because today's the first. We're going to do a little gift idea that we haven't, you know, it's a product that we do sometimes, but not very often. And then on the 22nd, we are going to be in my mom's kitchen. So we're going to be doing pepperoni bread. We did this last year. So hopefully we're going to have a bake along. And if you weren't with us last year, it was kind of fun. So I'll post ingredients, you know, in the next couple weeks. Probably both next week and the week after, so you have time to get some. But yeah, we made pepperoni bread, and this year we're going to be in my mom's new kitchen, so it should be kind of fun. And that'll be on the 22nd. And then we have the 29th. Who knows what I'm doing then? It'll be right before New Year's. It'll be our week off, but Sarah's still working. And then we'll have the New Year. So, man, this year went by super fast. Can't even believe it. So let's go down to the table. Hopefully my mom heard me.
Okay.
Okay,
There.
so we're going to talk about this stuff in just a minute. So for our Thursday night, I've got 3 of our cards. So our Christmas cards, we have our Joy card that we're going to use, our tree stencil that you might have gotten with our warehouse sale stuff. So that is the Joy card. Then this is another Christmas card. Then we have winter cards, so we're doing a magic card and then a Let It Snow watercolor card. So this is next Thursday, plus one more that's missing. Actually, I've got the kit like right here, but I didn't finish the card. So that'll be next Thursday. That's our winter and Christmas fun time Thursday. And then on Saturday, we have our penguin, and it's a square pop-up box card. So pop-up box card and an easel card. I don't have the easel card here. It must be out in the warehouse because today is Thursday. So we usually ship our kits on Thursday. So today I was busy shipping kits. All of these kits, all of our winter kits shipped today. And we still have kits left. So if you want to order them, go to our class page and you can order those. And that is for the 8th and the 10th. So we have some new Slimline colors, okay? I mean, white, we've always had white, but we're putting together this little holiday pack. It's not posted online yet. I know, I kind of fail at the trying to sell stuff and having you guys buy it because I don't post it online in a timely fashion. But next week, I don't want you to order today. Not a very good selling technique either, but I really don't want you to order today because next week we're going to have like our winter sale. So I'll post on Facebook and I'll also do an email with a sale code that'll start next Monday. Okay, so just make your list and
Checking it twice.
check it twice, and then we'll have a sale code that starts. And like these are new color. It's a variety pack of Slimline cards, and we'll also have the same variety pack of Slimline layers. So yeah, watch for that next week. Anyways, this color is one of the new, well, with the basis colors going away, this is one of the new Lessable colors, and it's Christmas green. And it kind of replaces the basis green. And then we have our normal white. And this one is called Lessable Dark Red. I don't think it's really dark red. And I was really kind of fighting this color because I was just like, oh, that's not my color. So, because it's a different red. It's not a dark red like I think of dark red. But then I started pulling out some pattern papers from this little pack, and the reds seemed to match this red. So then I was like, okay, I can do this. So that's what we are doing tonight. We're going to work on some Christmas cards using some of the pattern papers from that pack. But then I was thinking, what do you do with a 6x6 pattern paper pack, which you probably have a bazillion of those, on a Slimline card? So that's kind of my focus tonight. New Slimline colors and pattern papers, and how do you incorporate those 6x6 papers onto a Slimline card, because you don't get the whole Slimline layer. So
Man, my computer's really acting funny.
my mom's
Just ignore
computer's
me.
acting- Just ignore my mom. She forgot her hearing aids and her computer's acting funny, but that's okay. So anyways, let's just go. So this is the basis, or not the basis. It is the Lessable Dark Red. And speaking of papers, how I was saying the Curious papers were discontinued, and they are. And we ordered some, we got some extra ones, and we thought we weren't getting any more, and all of a sudden, poof, this week, some showed up. Go figure. They said they were out on a boat, and they finally came in off the boat, and so we got them in. So, what do you know? So, we're not as low on the Curious as I thought we were, because we magically got in another shipment this week. So, anyways, Slimline card. I just cut some layers. The stamps that we're using right now is this little stamp set. I thought he's very fun to go with this fun color of Slimline card. So anyways, so I did just cut out a slimline layer, and this is bigger than our normal slimline layer. This one's like 3.38 by 8.38, where our normal slimline layer is 3.25 by 8.25. Let's see. Yeah, this is, I want to just get the colors here. So the white one is a little bit bigger than normal. Okay, so when you're using pattern paper on a slimline card, you know, they're only 6 inches, so you can only do so much. Okay, so you can offset it, which that's what I'm going to do on this first one. And I could put green down. I haven't decided yet, because like I said, I didn't totally think this, I mean, I thought it through a little bit, but not totally. And actually I could do both, the white and the green. And the polka dots, which the polka dots now I will have to cut down a little bit smaller. But then I did cut out this guy, and I was planning on putting him that way. So, but I do want to cut my little polka dot layer down a little bit. So let me get my trimmer out. And I wasn't actually planning on putting the green behind there, and I was going to put him on green. So I thought it through a little bit, and now I'm changing my mind. But isn't that the way it goes? Well, you're creating. I find myself creating and having all these pieces, and in my mind it goes one way, and then when I start putting them together, it goes a different way. So let's cut a little bit off of here. I'm going to cut that down to, my green layer is 3.25. So let's cut it down to 3 1/8. Are you getting there, Mom?
Just ignore me.
Okay. So I do want to trim that down a little bit. Okay. And right now I'm not even measuring.
I may go to refresh my screen, it does something stupid.
So she's going to refresh. So if you ask a question, I might not see it. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to look at comments for a minute because my mom's computer has been acting weird. It was off for 2 weeks. It needs to get back on the game.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, there we have that. And then I think I am going to put my little Santa down there. Now, I am going to put my word right here. I really do have a problem working with pattern papers just because there's so much going on with them. But I cut out this word. And then the red mirror card kind of, isn't a dark red either. So it looks decent with this basis red stock. But I do want to break this up a little bit. So I kind of want a strip of green. I had cut a strip of red, but I don't think the red's going to work now that I added the green because I wasn't planning on adding the green. But that's okay. But let's cut a strip of green and just see how that looks. So early on in the year, or even last year, somebody said, how do you think things through? Well, you're seeing it right now. I kind of just start playing with stuff and cut stuff and then hope something works. Except I don't have a very big space here because I have a lot of stuff going on my desk right now. Oh, I wanted to talk about the adhesives. So maybe after this card, we're going to check in on the adhesives again. So, hang on. I have a strip of red mirror card, and I might layer our green on our red. Or maybe double layer. I'm not sure. Actually, I do like the red mirror card there. So hang on a second. I'm going to cut another strip of red mirror card. Just going to do that off to the side really quick. I'm going to cut myself another strip of red mirror card so it's a little bit wider. There we go. Okay, so we have our Santa, we have our strip. I like to kind of connect stuff, and that's just me. And then our strip of Lesabo green to pull in our green background, and then we have our words. So, okay, let's start attaching stuff. Now that I kind of have a plan. But yeah, we talked about adhesives last time we were here, and it seems like forever. So now the pieces that I started last time are sitting here, and they've been sitting here for almost 2 weeks. Actually 2 weeks. So I want to kind of show you what's popping up and what's not. And see how I did that? I just kind of laid my card flat to attach it, just because it's easier with your fold to sometimes lay your card flat so you're not fighting that fold. So is there anybody that baked along with us last year? Like you actually did the ingredients and baked along. I know there's some of you that have made the pepperoni bread since then. And if you have and you want to share with everybody, because then they can have an idea that, oh, maybe they want to bake along with us this year. And it's the same recipe, but it's just kind of fun because it's a family tradition.
I think I'm the only one in the family that rotates 6 loaves of bread in the oven at one time.
Yeah,
right?
I do not. I can only fit 5 loaves in my oven.
Oh.
So.
Well, I don't know how many fit in my oven because I haven't used my oven yet,
Oh,
Sarah. You're gonna have to figure this out.
Yep, your oven's new. So anyways, it doesn't matter that my red mirror card hangs off the side because I'm going to overlap it with that circle. But I want to attach my green and then trim that down because this piece of green is super long. They used to make a really nice green metallic, and then they stopped making it. It was a serious bummer. Oops, I want to put that on this bigger red so I see a little bit more of the border. Yeah, I don't rotate my loaves of bread. I do my 3 loaves and set the timer so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now I'm going to attach that. Ooh, I hate when I do that. I just bent my paper while I was putting my tape on it. But I can cover that up with my circle. And I am going to pop that up. And I pre-cut some of my foam tape.
Oh, I almost bought some pepperoni today at Costco.
Yeah, Costco has really big things of pepperoni. Depending on your Costco. Now, I found them in Tennessee last year, and they didn't have them at our Costco in Appleton. But this year, the Costco in Appleton has the big packages.
Oh, they do big, not the bigger pieces.
No, the bigger packages.
Yes.
The 3-pound package.
Yes, I saw those today, and they were demoing them today actually.
So here I'm using our Santa. So I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of him.
So I was doing Godiva chocolate chip cookies with chocolate ganache today. Oh, rotating 6 pans, 3 in the oven at one time. That was fun. Somebody said I needed another oven, but I couldn't manage more than 6 pans. I needed an extra set of hands if I was going to have another oven. Alright. We are almost done with our Santa.
And this is a fairly easy card, but sometimes it's hard to use those 6x6 pattern papers on slimline cards, you know, because you just think, you know, your mind is just one way. So you just have to think outside the box. And the next card, we're going to do something a little bit different with it too. How to use your 6x6 papers on your slimline cards. And then I've got this little guy down here. I don't know where I'm going to put him. And I don't know, I might not put him on there. But we have our words. Or have a sunny, jolly, whatever it says. Have a sunny, jolly, good Christmas. So, and this is just from cutting pieces. You know, I cut all the pieces out ahead of time, and I just kind of had some layers, and I have a whole bunch of layers over next to me. I had them all kind of pre-cut. I'm going to go with something.
So whose paper is that, Sarah? Did you tell me?
The paper, the printed paper, and the stamps are Rubbernecker.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to pop him up with foam tape. I just kind of like the Santa. I thought he was super fun.
Yeah, he is.
And another one that's on the set is kind of fun too. So I wanted a fun Christmas card. And maybe I'll go with my Do Not Disturb. I don't know. Am I going to put him down here? No. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the Do Not Disturb. I might put it right there. Anyways, but that's our one fun Christmas card using one of our new colors. So let's go on to another one because I'm going to show you how to use the pattern paper in a little bit different way. I do want to use my Do Not Disturb though.
Laura, that's a good idea. Sometimes she uses a second complementary patterned paper.
Oh, yep, that is a good idea.
Put it inside, Sarah.
Oh, put it inside?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would work in there too.
Oh, Ellen, you're making me hungry. Fudge.
So I still do need to get my newsletter out, and that will come out on Sunday/Monday with the coupon code. Hang on, I gotta move that over. Okay, so that's our one card. So now we have our green. Where did our green card go?
Kay likes it in the upper left-hand corner of the red oval.
Upper left-hand corner?
Of the red oval.
That's the upper left-hand corner of the red oval. You know, or we could do right there. So, there we go. So, where is my green card? Hang on a second. I have to find my green. Oh, here it is. Okay, my green card. So, just another pattern from the same pack because you can't get them to go all the way across. But what you can do is you can cut them a little bit shorter or cut them in half. Oh, and now I don't have my red oval anymore because I used my red oval. Well, darn it. I might have to go cut a red oval. Actually, I think I am going to cut a red oval. So hang on a second. Talk to my mom for a minute.
She's leaving the room. We can talk about all kinds of things. So I think we're also going to do some fudge. So who said they did fudge? Ellen, you said your family does fudge and you need a 24-inch square white marble slab and chocolate walnut cookies. Man, I love the thought of that. Goodness sakes. Well, those cookies I served at Costco today went so fast I couldn't keep up with the crowd. They just wanted them like crazy. So that was an easy thing to do because they just came as like a hockey puck, and it's an easy way to bake. But you don't get to throw around flour and butter and sugar and all that good stuff. Oh, she's back.
Okay, I'm back. But I am going to cut. So now my strips, like this is close to a 6 inch.
Oh,
I think it is 6 inch.
Jessie.
But I'm going to divide them, and then I am going to put my words right in the middle. But I am going to emboss something in white right here. First, one of my word stamps, because I'm going to do it first before I attach. It's really risky embossing on camera in case things don't pan out the way you think they're going to happen. But there's a stamp on here that says "Gone to the Beach, Love Santa." So I want to put that on my dark green, but I want to emboss it in white. So I am actually going to test it once first on a separate piece of paper. So if you've never embossed before, I am using a pigment ink pad that I just dropped on the floor. I'm using a pigment ink pad, and this stamp is actually brand new, so let's just stamp it. Yep, the stamp's pretty good. But I do want to just test it once rather than doing it on my card front. Hang on a second. And embossing powder. I'm using Wow embossing powder. I get it from my local store. From Linda at Valley Stamp and Scrap. I'm letting my heat gun heat up.
So
And
we're
then I'm
supposed to
heating
ask we're supposed to ask Linda at Valley Stamp and Scrap about the fudge about the fudge that Ellen makes. Okay.
Oh, Linda's had that?
Apparently.
All right, so there we have our words. So now I'm going to be brave enough to try it on my card front. Ooh, I'm a little bit scared.
But you're a go for it kind of gal.
I am a
Sarah.
go for it kind of gal. And if it doesn't work, I can always cover it up. There is more than one way to do things. And unless you are somebody that, pre-records everything, you do it 15 times and you get it perfect. Well, I'm not. I am a do it in front of you kind of gal. And
Sarah, you were never afraid to try anything. You just tried everything.
yep,
Yep.
just try
Good for
it,
you.
and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't work, well, this is what you guys go through all the time when you're stamping. So this is more real life stamping than the pre-recorded do it 15 times until you get it right.
Sarah, does
stamping.
WOW have embossing ink or do you use Versamark?
I am using, the ink that I'm using right now is Color Box because I like to use a white ink with my white powder just because you get then a very stark white. I'm just going to heat it up for a minute. You can use Versamark though. Gone to the beach. Love Santa. But I did use my Color Box. I don't know if this is available anymore, but I like to use a white pigment with my white powder.
I don't understand WOW. What does that mean? In Wisconsin,
WOW is, I can't remember what WOW stands for.
See, in Wisconsin, it's Warehouse of
Yeah, it's
Wisconsin.
Warehouse of Wisconsin, but
I didn't think that that's what it was this time.
no. So now I'm going to cut some strips of red mirror card because those are going to go behind my printed paper. Okay. I think WOW does stand for something. I'm just not sure what it stands for. But yes, I did get it from
Sharon Maldonado talked about WOW.
Okay.
Sharon, if I mispronounced your name, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to.
1.5 inches. And let's hope I can get another 1.5 inches out of here. Ooh, perfect. Or almost perfect. If it was perfect, it would be Hallmark.
Oh,
So
that
not
H
perfect.
word.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I am going to attach my pattern paper on my red mirror card.
So, Deb Eastwood, how cold is it? It's 29 here. Yesterday it was like 17 and the wind was a bazillion miles an hour and it was freezing cold. Today is pretty nice.
All right. So this pattern paper is from the same pattern paper pack that I got the polka dots out of. Okay, so you can take your 6x6, cut strips. I don't need it to go all the way over to the middle, so I am going to just chop it off
Candy cane paper.
because I'm going to put my, and maybe I'll save this for something else. I'm going to put my Santa right across the middle. So you can use a shape to connect your strips.
Oh, 75 degrees in Phoenix.
Okay,
Oh,
so I'm going to attach those, and then I've got my oval to attach them. So I'm using my 6x6 paper, even though it doesn't stretch the whole way across my Slimline card.
Oh my gosh. "29 degrees in Aurora, Illinois, and tomorrow they may get to 50. I don't know that we're going to get that warm.
All right. And if they're not perfect, it's okay, because you're going to use that handy dandy shape to cover them up. And I used almost all of my foam tape. So, let's see. Got my foam tape behind me. I didn't cut up enough foam tape. Before we started. So now I'm to the ripping, but I'm fortunate enough to have the ripping kind. I'm going to put my oval right in the middle. You know, I was going to do this guy this way and put my oval up at the top, but then I decided to show something a little bit different with using the pattern paper. So yeah, plans change all the time. I just need a little strip to go up his legs. And honestly, I didn't even need to pop him up because everything else is popped, but that's okay. We like to pop stuff.
I didn't hear what you said.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
Or who's ever listening. Doesn't matter. I just keep yammering away. Okay, so we have our two new shades of Slimline cards, which you're not going to order this week because I don't have them posted. You're going to watch for our sale code that's coming out on Sunday or Monday, and then we'll have our sale going all next week. So
Pretty cards.
thank you for joining me tonight, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.